And so tonight we're going to continue on our series. Let me turn everything off because I don't know why it is, but as soon as I get on a webinar, people always message me and say, hey, are you having the webinar at the time I'm supposed to be having the webinar? So I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm actually going to turn this phone off. That's my iPhone. But we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about finding products for the sale. After last week's short, brief video call for the webinar, I told everybody we were going to go straight into Facebook this week, but we're not. Okay, we're going to actually go into Facebook next week. But I'm going to show you some things in Facebook tonight, and I've got something very special for you guys that stay to the end. We're going to be giving you something very special, and it's something I want you to take a look at. We're going to be sharing it with you. I think it is a game changer in today's business, especially online sales, in growing a list in a different way than just email. Really, email is kind of, during the day, I'm probably fully clothed. You know, if it's summertime and it's in the evenings, don't look in the window. But you know what? It's all about having fun, right? I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to have a good time. We're here to learn. We're here to share. We're here to laugh. We're here to cry. We're here to do all those things that are really cool. So, and that's what we're going to do tonight. And so tonight we're going to continue on our series. Let me turn everything off because I don't know why it is, but as soon as I get on a webinar, people always message me and say, hey, are you having the webinar at the time I'm supposed to be having the webinar? So I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm actually going to turn this phone off. That's my iPhone. But we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about finding products for the sale. After last week's short, brief video call for the webinar, I told everybody we were going to go straight into Facebook this week, but we're not. Okay, we're going to actually go into Facebook next week. But I'm going to show you some things in Facebook tonight, and I've got something very special for you guys that stay to the end. We're going to be giving you something very special, and it's something I want you to take a look at. We're going to be sharing it with you. I think it is a game changer in today's business, especially online sales, in growing a list in a different way than just email. Really, email is kind of, it's not going away. People are going to still read their emails, but you know, rapid dissemination of information is the key to life today. That's the key to business, and that's what you want to do. And I'm also going to share with you a golden nugget. I've been with my accountant all day for the past 2 days, closing out the end of the year. And I'm going to share with you a golden nugget that cost me $400. So you don't have to spend $400 to go sit down with your accountant. Okay. Because sometimes when we run a home-based business and it's small, you know, we don't think about these things. We make a lot of money. We spend a lot of money. We live well. But then as you start growing and you start going and you start building your business, you realize that, oh my gosh, I've got a company I've actually got a company. You know, it's just not just a home-based business anymore. And sometimes even when you're doing 7 figures and it's just you and maybe one other person or just you, and you're knocking down 7 figures, it's still just what? It's still just a little home-based business, right? Because you're working out of the house, you get up when you want to, you go to bed when you want to, you work when you want to, you do what you want to, you go to vacation when you want to. You do all those cool things when you want to. So I'm going to share some nuggets with you at the end of the call during our Q&A period, and make sure you have a pencil and pen because you want to take a note on this. It's very, very important that you do that. But let's go ahead and get in here, finding your products and getting ready for sales. It's not difficult to do what online marketers do, okay? You have to keep your eyes open and see what appeals to you when you're online. You need to go into Amazon. You need to go into Facebook. You need to pay attention to the ads that are being shared. You need to go online and you need to check the current trends. You need to see what's moving, what's not moving, and let your brain do the thinking. If you don't, you're going to get in a lot of trouble, because what's going to happen is you're going to have a whole house full or a whole warehouse full of product that you can't sell. And that's the worst thing that can happen to you. And this is what really happens. You get a whole bunch of product you can't sell, and now you don't want to lose money on it, so you just let it sit there forever. And so you know, you can't get attached to it, all right? But you have to constantly think, you have to be on the move, and you have to look for the trends. Don't overbuy, buy in short spurts, okay? And it may cost you an extra dollar or two to do that, to not buy extreme large quantities. But in the end, when you go out and the shelf is empty and you've sold out of everything, you're going to be very happy you did that, you know, unless you're prepared to order, you know, 20,000 units or something like that, and you've got the space for it. It product takes up a lot of space. It costs a lot of money, you know, to do those things. And it was kind of funny because during the 7-day holiday extravaganza that we did, I talked mostly about setting up membership sites and doing things like that. And the number one question I've had since we started this is, hey, how do we sell products? You know, and I tried to steer away from that. That's why I did 7 days. And, you know, it's like, you know, stick with something simple. But then I showed everybody I sold a product, and where did everybody go? They went straight to products. So the number one questions I've been having is how do you find products? Where do you get products? And how do you sell products? And how do you put them online? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I believe in bringing it to the people, right? You want to bring to the people what the people want. And some of those people are going to realize that, man, I should have built a membership site. But that's okay, because we talked about that in training, and we can always go back to that. And we will when we do our wrap up at the end of this. So you have to keep your eyes open. Pay attention to what's on Facebook. Pay attention to what's on Twitter. Pay attention to what's on the video chats. Pay attention to what's on YouTube. Pay attention to what's being sold. Pay attention to what's out there. Go in and type in Google, you know, trends, you know, online trends, online sales trends. They will tell you. Shopify is one of the best places out there to go. Google's a great place to go. Just Google trends, and you will see what products are hot and what products are not. Keep your emotion out of it. Do not get married to your product, or I promise you, when it's not working out and you're so attached, you will go broke. All right? I'm giving you this advice for a very good reason. When you get attached to your business, when you can't separate your emotion from your business, and you're married to it, and you're making zero money, but you won't let go of it, you continue to hold on to it, you just can't break away from it, and you're putting money after money after money after money after money into it, and then one day you wake up and you say, you know what, I've mortgaged the house, I've sold the cars, I mortgaged the kids, you know, my entire life is upside down. We're getting ready to move to an apartment because I can't pay the second mortgage. All these things have happened. Why? Because you fell in love with your business. I like my business. I like what I do, but I don't love my business because I have to keep my emotion out of it. And when I have to say, break it off, we break it off. When I say this doesn't work and it doesn't work, we break it off. And when my mind is made up, I don't let anyone sway that. You know, I don't let people say, oh, well, Carrie, you've put so much hard work into that. I don't care. You know, it's not making me any money. When you're in business, the bottom line is keep it straight, keep it simple, and make money, period. Don't throw good money after bad money. So keep your emotion out of it. When you're looking for products, keep your emotion out of it, okay? When you see a trending product and you see that it's moving, and you go on Amazon and you say, dang, that product sold, you know, 2,500 units or 3,000 units this month, you know, and it's only been online for 3 weeks. You know, that's a hot product. And what you want to do is you want to go out there and see if you can get a hold of that product and see what the cost is, and see if you can buy like some sample kits of 15, 20, or 50 of them. Okay, at $1 or $2 or $3 a piece. All right, and you test the market with it. You don't want to jump in there with, you know, spending $2,000, $3,000, $6,000 on product. You want to get just enough to where you can test the market. Test the market before you ever buy it. If you put an ad out there and you don't sell anything, then definitely don't buy the product. Okay? If you build you a sales page, if you go into ClickFunnels, or I use ClickFunnels and I use another program called InstaBuilder. I use them both, and I use Stripe and I use ThriveCart. And so, you know, when you build those products out, you can start selling before you ever get the products in your, hang on just one second. You can start selling before you ever get products in, you know? And so you want to make sure you don't get emotional, you don't get attached, and you understand that you've got to test the market before you spend a bunch of money. Do not forget that. I saw this product on Facebook. This was right before the training, okay? This was like at probably 6:30. And I was going through I like to watch Ellen DeGeneres. I don't know if any of you guys ever watch her, but she's on, all of her videos are in Facebook Watch. And so I don't have live TV to watch live TV. I have Hulu and Netflix. So I like watching her videos. And every time I see one pop out, you know, I go in and check it out because she kind of touches my heart. I just like the way, I like her, and I like the way she does things. And but I always scroll through those watch videos. I'll open up the watch videos so I can scroll through and see a whole bunch of videos. And I always look for what's for sale. Okay. And I'm going to show you a product that I saw on Watch last week, and I bought the product and I've already sold out of it. But this was on there. It is called the Get Wash Wizard. Now they called it the Wash Wizard. All right. So I thought, I wonder if that's on Alibaba. And sure enough, I went over to Alibaba, and there's the Wash Wizard, the exact same product. Now they've got them in different styles. Okay. Now this one right here, let me see. I don't know if let me see if I can do this real quick. Annotate. Can you guys see that red dot on the screen right now? Can everybody see that red dot? Awesome. This right here was the product they were selling. Identical, okay? Identical to this right here. They were selling 3 Wash Wizards, normally 300. We know that's not true, okay? Normally 300, but they can price it at whatever they want to price it, right? For $29.97 each. So you're going to get 3/6. You're going to spend $90 for 3, okay? And they're paying anywhere from $60 to $1.50 for those. This is a hot trend on Alibaba. This is a trending product on Alibaba. Now I can tell you, I'm not going to start selling wash balls, okay? But that's how I found this product. I was scrolling through video. Remember a while ago I said keep your eyes open, keep your emotion out of it, and let your brain do the thinking. As soon as I saw that and I saw what the price was, I immediately went to Alibaba on my phone. These are actual phone screenshots, okay? And I found the product they were selling, and I can buy these, you know, I don't see what the units are right there, but, you know, I can buy those however I want to buy them. I think it said, oh yeah, minimum order 1 piece. Now, let me tell you, sometimes you're going to see it says minimum order 500. Sometimes you're going to see it says minimum order 1,000. Don't let that scare you away. I just bought 50 products to sell from a company that wanted, the minimum was 1,000. But I really liked the company because they had great ratings. And so I messaged the girl in China and I said, hey, I'd really like to buy a product from you. She said, how many you want? I said, I want 50. She said, okay, no problem. And she sold them to me at a good price. So don't let the minimum order, just go in here and chat with them. You know, you can either start and buy, or you can chat, and you just go on Alibaba and you start talking to the people. Now in China right now, it is, because it tells you when you go in there to chat, you go into Alibaba.com and go into Messenger, and her name is Fans Lee. And it's 11:17 in the morning. Matter of fact, I just talked to her just a little bit ago, and she sent me a tracking number. And so, but this product is this product They're getting $30 a piece for it, and they're paying somewhere around $1.50. Okay, pretty good margins, right? I mean, that's a pretty good markup, and they're doing free shipping, which they should. Okay, so they've got a great page. They've got a great sales page. You can get 4 and save 75%, 5 and save 80%. You know, get 1 Wash Wizard, normally $100, save 50% off, which I don't know how they come up with that, because 50% of 100 is 50 and it's $39.97, but it doesn't really matter. And I can come on there, and if I want to sell Wash Wizards because it's a hot trend, right? If it's a hot trend, bam, what happens? I can jump in there and I can get those ordered, and within a couple of weeks, I can have those. Now, what would I do? I would not wait to get that product. If I'm going to sell that product and they collect my cash and they go over there and I'll sell that product, okay, then I'm going to start selling it immediately. I'm going to build my sales page out. And Jim, I'll answer that question here in just a minute. I've been asked that question 57 times this week. I'm going to answer that at the end of the training, if you don't mind. Yes, sir. Absolutely. No problem. But so this product is a hot product. It's an Alibaba product, okay, that somebody brought over here, and they called it the Wash Wizard, and they're selling them on Facebook, okay, with using Facebook video. This happens to be, can everybody see this bestseller right here? This is on Amazon. I happened to look in my icebox, and I don't remember where I got it from, but someone gave me a very bottle of wine the other day. And so I thought, you know what? I've never had a nice wine decanter. And I said, I need to buy me a wine decanter. And so I was looking on Alibaba, and I went to kitchen, home and kitchen, and I put in wine containers. I think, I can't remember what I put in there, something wine. And it pulled this up. And I said, wow, that's really nice. $49.95. And what was the first thing that I did? Huh? What was the first thing I did when I looked that up? I thought, you know what? If that's a bestseller on Amazon, I wonder if I could get those from Alibaba. So what I did was I put Le Chateau wine decanter, okay, 100% hand blown, lead-free crystal glass, red wine carafe, wine gift, wine accessories. But I put the first part of that in Alibaba. And this is fixing to blow your mind. They're selling this on Amazon for $49. Now, I don't know how many of you drink wine. I happen to like wine a lot. And I like it with my meals. I like to have it with cheese and crackers. I like to have it when I'm sitting down with friends. I don't drink a lot, but I do like a glass of wine. And so I thought, you know what? Is this on Alibaba? So I went over and bam, looky here. The exact same wine decanter that was on Amazon for 40 bucks. I can get them all day long from Alibaba. There's 1 to a box. I can get them all day long for $7.80. And that happens to be a hot Amazon bestseller. Does everybody see that? Is that kind of mind-boggling? You know, I mean, you go on to Amazon, you can type in bestsellers, you can type in top 10, you can type in top 100 products, and it will pull them up. And you can go through there. Remember what I said earlier, keep your mind focused. Don't let emotion sell you the product just because you like it and they haven't sold any. For example, on Amazon, they've sold 782 and it's got a pretty good rating. Okay. This bottle opener over here is only sold 37. Now, I didn't look up the bottle opener. Okay. This one right here, this is a sponsored ad. So this is from somebody selling that. So, but they've sold 782 of these. Okay. And so it's hot. It's a good product. And this is a sponsored product. So it's always up at the top. And you can go on to Alibaba and get the exact same thing for $7.80. Now, Maybe you want to sell those. Maybe you are in a couple of groups with wine people or something like that, and you want to sell a nice carafe. You know what I would sell that for? Because it's only going to cost me about $8 or $9 to ship. I would sell that for about $16. Now, let me ask you a question. If it's a hot item for $49, you're going to say, well, Carrie, if it's a hot item for $39, why wouldn't you sell it for $39? Because I don't care what I do, I work in volume. I want to sell a bunch of them. I don't want to sell 780 of them, okay? I want to go out and sell 1,500 of them at half that price. Why do I want to do that? Because now I don't have 780 customers. I've got 1,500 customers that I didn't have to pay for that paid me. I had 100% margin. Okay. I doubled my money. I charged shipping. So I was not out any shipping. Okay. And what did I do? I built me a list of 1,500 people that paid me to be on it. Does everybody follow me there? Does everybody understand what I just said? It's not all just about sales, because what they're going to do is they're going to sell, a couple of thousand of these things, and it's going to be over with. Okay. And I want to sell 5,000 of them because maybe I want to go out and get a hot selling wine opener next, or maybe a nice aerator. I want to find a nice bestseller aerator. Okay. And so think about that for a moment. All right. Think about that for a moment. I've got a customer base now of 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people, okay, that I can go back out and market that aerator to, that they're probably going to be selling for $39, and I'm going to get it for $3, and I can go out and sell it for $9, okay? So everything I look at, and this is just me. You don't have to do it my way. You can sell it for $39. It doesn't matter to me, okay? I'm just teaching you my methods and my thought process. I don't think of today when I sell something. I think of a couple of 3 months from now, because I want to build a market, okay, over a long period of time, so that I got customers to go back to over and over again. Why? Because they love me, they like me, they trust me. I'm going to deliver my products, and I'm going to give them the things that they want. All right. Does everybody understand that? Does it make sense? Yes, Michael just put some simple math on the thing there. 10 at 49 or 1,500 at 16. And I lost my mouse. There it is, I think. Well, heck. I think I can do this right here. Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm into this electronic gig right now, okay? Don't ask me why. I'm going to show you a product that I just sold and that I just bought and sold. But I'm into these wireless products right now. And I just bought a wireless phone charger at Walmart like 2 or 3 days ago. And because I literally burn my phone 3 to 4 times a day, and I get tired of trying to find a plug. So now I have a Bluetooth earpiece that I can turn my phone on and off inside my ear, and I can put my phone on the charger sitting right there on the table. And I don't have to worry about if I'm right there at my phone. I don't have to worry about if it's plugged in. I can grab it and I can go walking outside, whatever I do. So I got this wireless phone charger, okay? And I was looking at hot trends. I thought, you know what? I bet wireless phone chargers are pretty hot right now. And I just wonder if that's something that's trending. So I went online, okay, and you can see the trend. And this is from a 5-year period right here, okay, and this is now, okay. You can see that the trend is steadily going up. Trends are like the stock market. Don't let a little drop here scare you, okay? Don't let a little drop here scare you. But wireless phone chargers are like Bluetooth. Wireless phone chargers are like Bluetooth. People are just getting used to dropping their phone off on a pad and walking away instead of sticking them in a plug, okay? So they're just now getting used to that. So guess what I'm going to do when I get off of here tonight? I'm going to find me a nice, really nice wireless phone charger, and I'm going to order me 30 or 40 of them, and I'm going to stick them on my new site, your specialty store, and I'm going to sell them. And next week I'll show you how I'm doing that in Facebook and on Twitter, not Twitter, but what's the other one? Instagram. So you can see here, wireless phone chargers are the next big thing in smartphone accessories. Why? People are fed up with regular charging devices. They all come with a wire. It's a better idea to start selling wireless phone chargers on your e-commerce store. You can directly import wireless chargers from manufacturers or drop ship the product to your store. I don't like drop shipping. I want to control my product. I'll let it get here and then I'll ship it out. You know, I shipped out 30 products today, and I know they're out and I know where they're at and I track them. If somebody else ships them, you know, they can say they shipped them and then it takes them a while to get me a tracking number. I know where my products are when I ship. So if a customer calls, I can say, yeah, 1 second. Oh yeah, it'll be delivered at 8 o'clock today. I'll give you a prime example. Canada. Canada sucks when it comes to shipping. It takes forever to get a product to Canada. Had a customer today, hey, do you know where my product is? Yeah, hang on 1 second. Let me pull up the tracking number and let me see where it's at. Well, it happens to be, it was in Chicago yesterday in clearance, and today it's in Canada in clearance. So it made it across the border, okay? And it's going to take it, it'll probably sit in clearance in Canada for a week, and then they'll finally clear it, and then they'll go out and deliver it. I can ship to China in 3 days. It takes me 3 weeks to ship to Canada. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. So I don't let somebody else drop ship my products. You can do that, but sometimes drop shipping from Alibaba can take up to 3 or 4 weeks. I can get it in my warehouse in a week, and I can ship it out in 2 days. Make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? Why do you want to do that? Good customer service. Good customer service is the key to your business, all right? And I'm not saying we give excellent customer service. We always give excellent customer service. Sometimes things get lost or dropped, the ball gets dropped, and we'll talk about that at the end of the meeting today. But, you know, you don't drop, you're going to drop the ball. It's going to happen. But when somebody calls, let them know, hey, we dropped the ball, but the product's on the way, all right? PST is one of the places I use. They keep up with trends, okay, sales trends and what's hot in the market. It's a great site to go to. It's pstcenter.com, and it's a great place to watch trends. If you're going to sell products, I'm going to tell you now. If you're going to sell products, you've got to watch the trends. You don't want to miss the trend, okay? You want to watch, if you're interested in a few products, you want to catch a few products in the beginning and watch the trend and see where it's going and see what the sales are. A hot product, a really hot product is doing about 2,000 units a month. You know, a product that's on the up stack is going somewhere between 500 to 1,000. And you can sit there and watch the trend and see where the units are going. And you can see those trends, right? You can actually see the numbers sold right on Amazon. So all the data is out there. It just takes a little bit of time to do it. Another great place, and I'm going to tell you, Shopify, they actually give away the bank when it comes to information. And why do they do that? Why would somebody give you such high value information about trends and products to sell? Because they are a shopping cart, and they want you putting those products on your shopping cart so that you pay them $50 to $100 a month. So they give extreme value up front. Their shopping cart's a great program. They give you extreme value up front and literally walk you through the products to watch and the products that you need to sell and those things that you need to get involved with. Guys, I don't care what anybody tells you. E-commerce is the rapid, fast way sales are going in America today. Not just in America, around the world. Your e-commerce store, your sales pages, they all need to be mobile, okay? And you got to make that happen. And so we'll talk about that next week when we get into selling product. This is, I built this, and I literally, I don't even know where I got this image from. I think it was in Uzon, you know. I liked it. It had all these little dots all over the world. Hello, we are your specialtystore.com. And I've actually got that domain name. I bought that domain name same day I put this up, yourspecialtystore.com. And so this is my web page. I mean, my Facebook page. You need to get a Facebook page immediately. Okay. Now, when I got this Facebook page, and I'm going to show you guys this next week, I sent it out to everybody and their brother. I literally sent this out to every one of my friends on my Facebook, my profile page, which is about 1,500 or something like that, because I wanted to immediately get 50 likes so that I could do what? So that I could name my page Your Specialty Page, facebook.com/Your Specialty Page. So I threw it out there real quick. I threw it out to everybody and their brother. And you know what was amazing? And I've never sold anything to anybody really. I mean, I got 1,500 followers or whatever, or people that like me. And I've never really marketed to those people. And did you know the first 20 units I sold were to those people that are on my other page? But I usually don't have things to market like that. So, but I mean, the minute I sent that out and people came to my store, they were messaging me and purchasing product, and it was pretty cool. So you got to build a Facebook page, and we're going to walk through this next week. Building a Facebook page is very, very fast. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, my friend Michael Penny's on here. He'll be the next to tell you. I don't know nothing about this stuff other than how to build it and put product on there. Okay? That's what I know. I know how to go in, and I know how to select my target market, and I know how to select the people I want to sell it to, and I know what areas I want to sell it in. For example, this product right here, this is a 20,000 milliamp battery charger. This right here is a solar panel. It completely recharges in an hour and a half and will charge up to 8 phones, okay, on one single charge. This right here is a flashlight. This is a compass. It has a keychain thingy on it that you can hook onto your backpack. Where do you think I'm marketing this to right now? Anybody have a clue where I would market something like this to? My screen isn't changing. You guys see my Facebook page? I'm on my Facebook page. Can you see my Facebook page? Okay, that's the page I'm on. The picture I'm talking about is this little picture up in the left-hand corner. Okay, so that's right. Somebody said you're selling it to campers. That's exactly who I'm selling it to. And guess where I'm selling it at? In Colorado. I picked a target market in Colorado, 18 to 45, for hikers, campers, skiers, and I targeted Boulder, Colorado, because they're right in the heart of the ski mountains and the hiking trails and Rocky National Park, or Rocky Mountain National Park. Okay, so that's who I'm targeting. All right. And it's amazing. I've never used Instagram, and I'll show you guys this next week. I've never used Instagram, and I was in Instagram, and I posted this ad. When I posted it on Facebook, let me show you the ad here. When I posted this ad in Facebook, I posted it on Instagram at the exact same time. And when I posted it on Instagram, I was over there playing around, and I said, shoot, man, let me go, because I know college kids, they love Instagram. So I pushed it out on Instagram to about 35,000 people in the Boulder, Colorado area, where everybody goes hiking and skiing. And I'm just about sold out of my first 50. Matter of fact, that's what I did today before I got on here, is I ordered 50 more. So this is the unit. What's it good for? Camping, hanging out, traveling, hiking, boating. It's waterproof. It's 100% waterproof. There's the little hook. Just really, really cool, you know. And I thought, when I was out with Mike Penny last week, I could not keep my battery charged. I was constantly looking for a place to plug my battery in. If I'd have had that, I could have hooked it onto my pocket and I could have charged my phone everywhere I went and would have stayed charged all day. And I wouldn't have had to worry about that. So that's why I bought these and I started selling them. You know, it's just really, really cool. And I found these on Alibaba. They were $7 a piece. The shipping was a little more because this is 100% pure lithium battery. This entire thing right here is a lithium battery. Okay. So it costs a little more to ship it. And they had to use a special battery shipper because it shipped in quantity. Now, know this, if you ship a lithium battery and it's in a use case, meaning it's a part of this package and they actually use this package, uses the lithium battery to charge phones, you don't have to have anything special to do that. And they can ship them in the United States Postal, that should ship everything USPS in the States. You can ship them right from the post office. Just let them know it's a lithium battery, but it's in case use. Okay. And then you don't have to put a sticker on it. You don't have to do anything because this is actually a part of a usable unit with the lithium battery. Always remember that when you're talking lithium batteries, it has to be in use case. Okay. Meaning that it's encased in a product that has to have the lithium battery to make the product work. All right. That's a free nugget. Okay. So we put this on. I got yourspecialtystore.com. I put it under solar charger pack. All right. And was good to go. I built the site up in about 15 minutes or something like that and put it out for sale. All right. This is the site. Literally, I mean, I'm telling you, all these images and stuff, you're probably thinking, gosh, that's a pretty nice image, Kerry. How long did it take you to do that? Didn't take me any time to do it because I took it right off of Alibaba's site where I bought the product. I picked up all the information. They've got all the information. They've got everything you need on their site to build out your sales site. You don't have to go looking for anything. You don't have to do anything. Okay. I'm going to run a sale on these this weekend at 15% off because they're a good seller. And I think I can sell a bunch more of those over the weekend. This is the same picture. Okay, I'm just scrolling down the website here. You know, new high capacity ABS plus PC shell, high capacity 20 milliamp, beautiful waterproof solar mobile power. I didn't have to think of all this stuff. Okay, it was already on the site. So you don't have to get out of your realm of what you do. You don't have to be uncomfortable with what you do. Just use the information that's there. Don't overthink it. Okay, do not overthink it. If you overthink it, you're never going to do it. Just make it happen, okay? And then all they do is click the order button down here. This is a real good picture of it. Now, I bought mine all in black. You could have bought multiple colors, but I didn't want to buy that many of them. I wanted to test the market first. It tells them right here, low temperature, charge, high conversion, safety, and it's got illumination. These two lights right here are really, really bright. And it's got two charger ports, and then it's got the small charger port. So everything's here that you need. All right. Then they click on the order button. They come in here and put their information in. Once again, I put down here, hey, free shipping when ordering 4 or more. I've had 6 customers order 4 or more, and which was pretty cool. And I gave them free shipping to do that. My site is set up to do that. And this is, I knew somebody was fixing to ask that question, so you took the words right out of them. This is ThriveCart. Okay. Yeah, I knew you'd like that blue. This is ThriveCart. Okay. What I showed you guys 2 weeks ago was ClickFunnels selling the earpiece. This is ThriveCart. Okay. And I like ThriveCart because I can do some different things with it. All right. That I can't do with ClickFunnels. So this is ThriveCart. And you just go down and they put their information in. Hey, shipping $7.50, you know, and click the order button and it goes out. All right. Now, next week, we're going to actually go in and I hate to say this, but when you do something for a very long time, you assume that people know how to do it. And everybody's been asking me, oh, wait, Carrie, I don't even know how to set up a Facebook page. So we're actually going to go through next week and we're going to set up and walk through and how to create a Facebook page. Now, we're going to show you how to go in and we're going to show you how to set up advertising also. This used to be over here in this drop down. If you click on that now, it's going to tell you it's not there anymore. It's actually right here on your page. It's called Create. Okay. And this is where your ads are too. Create page, create ads, create a group, create an event, create a fundraiser. It used to be under the drop down box. So some things have changed on Facebook. Don't freak out. It's still there. Now, one thing Facebook did take out, and they took it out just not too long ago, and I don't know why they did. You used to could see over here in the right-hand corner trending products on Facebook, and they took it away. They took that API out, and so I'm not sure why they did that, but that was a great tell of what was hot and what was not. You know, and maybe advertisers were saying, hey, we don't want to give that information out on Facebook. We're paying you to advertise. I don't know why, but anyway. So I want to talk to you before we close about bots, okay? And I want to talk to you about bots for a reason. I want to talk to you about bots because bots are really cool. I've sold product using Facebook Messenger because people will message me and ask me questions. And so Carrie Walters and Aurora and Tanya put together a course. And I wanted to share this with you guys tonight. Carrie, if you could, I think she's still, we're full up tonight. So I know I saw her earlier. Carrie, if you could drop that link into the chat thingy there. I just saw it go in. This course walks you through a complete step-by-step through the 12 most important skills you need to master creating a strong foundation for your messenger marketing. Facebook Messenger marketing, especially for products, is a very, very powerful tool. It's just another way to create a list and build a list and to be able to build, okay, another stream of information to disseminate to your clients. And or remember a while ago I was talking about, hey, I want to sell 1,500 of those and not 700 of those. I want to sell 1,500 because I want to build a list to market back to. Bots are very good about that. The course covers everything from planning, adding text, using buttons, creating new flows and sequences, tags, keywords, broadcasting, growth tools, using the call to action tools, which is extremely important. Don't do anything unless you have a call to action. Altogether, you'll have a fully functional understanding of how to build a good bot content, how to populate your bot, how to engage with that audience effectively. Smart use of this course can have you on your way to seeing results like this in as little as a few weeks, okay? If you get into it and you want to use it, I recommend don't take a few weeks. I recommend you dive into it and make it happen. Why? Because it's very, 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 very important. It's very important that you use every tool available. And since Facebook is where you're going to be marketing, you can actually use a tool called JSON, and you can actually use Facebook Messenger to advertise to your target market, because just about everybody is using Facebook Messenger. So you can drop your ad, okay? You can drop your ad right into Facebook, okay? Your Facebook Messenger ad. And she teaches how to do that. I mean, you can see here, this is some engagement rates, 42, sent to 42 people, delivered to 41 people, opened by 37 people, clicked by 16 people. Those numbers are extreme. I mean, that is just absolutely crazy, okay? 20 minutes after sending a broadcast, these were the results: 106 people, 95 delivered, opened by 58.9%, clicked by 29.5%. Those numbers are unheard of in the marketing world. They're just absolutely unheard of in the marketing world. And some of you may be saying, well, what's a messenger bot? Now, Carrie dropped the link in there. I'm going to ask her to drop it in there one more time to make sure everybody got that. A messenger bot is an automated conversation system between your business and your customers, period. It's not some magical pill. It's not nothing else. It's just a communication system that allows you to disseminate that information that they need in order to purchase your product. You put a call to action at the end of it and say, hey, click here and buy this 20 milliamp phone charger that's solar powered and waterproof, and put it in your daughter's glove box and your son's glove box and your husband's glove box, because so they never have an excuse again that they couldn't call you because their battery was dead. Click here and purchase. And Facebook bots now actually have a way for to use, you can collect their money right in the bot using Stripe. Okay. When you go into this site, I want everybody to go into this site because I want everybody to get a free bot. I want you to be able to, experience this. Okay. So Carrie was good enough to put a free bot. Okay. And so what you need to do is you need to come in here, and right here, it's going to say, tell me more. All right. Tell me more. So go to kmtv.auroraautomations.com, kmtv.auroraautomations.com. Go to the bottom of the page and click on Tell Me More. And there is a place on here where you can also, there's a link on here where you can also go in and purchase the course if you want to purchase the course. I highly recommend that you educate yourself. Building a business is all about what? Educating yourself to where you do not hit the hard road that all of us had to hit trying to learn where to go. Most of us use GPS today for a reason, because it gives us a direction of where to go. That's what this course will do for you. This course will help you get exactly where you need to go so you can get your bot up and running. You'll have to use ManyChat, manychat.com, okay? And it's all in the course, exactly how to set that up. Aurora in no way is associated with ManyChat. I am no way associated with ManyChat. That just happens to be the platform that you need to use. It's a great program. Use it, get into it, and set this up so that it can enhance your sales for your online marketing programs and your campaigns that you're getting ready to start. So go to KMTV, just write this down, kmtv.auroraautomations.com, kmtv.auroraautomations.com. Okay? Does everybody see that? Any questions at all? When you click on this button right here, it's good. You're going to actually see a bot work. You're going to actually see a bot deliver you a tool. So this is your first step of education. Tell me more. Click on this button on the bottom of the page. This is the bottom of the page right here. Okay. This is the bottom of the page right here. Click on that button, and Carrie's going to talk to you through artificial intelligence through Aurora. All right. Aurora's the chick. This is Aurora right here. All right. That actually looks just like Carrie. So, but she renamed herself Aurora for this, little figurine here. And she usually does jump out of the phone like that, believe it or not. But this is your first education right here. Click on this. Tell me more. All right. Her persona. That's her persona. That's a big French word, man. That's over my head. All right. Any questions? Can you do what through an iPhone? I think ManyChat specifically says when you log into ManyChat that you need to do it on a computer. Do it on your laptop. I'm pretty sure when you log into ManyChat, I'm almost positive because I've logged into it from my phone to send out a quick message. Yeah, you can probably do it from your iPad. You can probably do it from your iPad. Can you do it from the iPad, Carrie? It is best on a computer, but you can also use a full-size tablet or Chromebook, she says. I'm pretty sure it says to use a computer when you log in with your phone. You can see it, but you can't. It's hard to operate. Very hard to operate. It's glitchy on phones, she said. Awesome. Any other questions? Yes, sir. I've been asked that question. The question is do I build out sales pages and do I set up uh, checkout pages? I haven't. I usually just do it for myself. But if you're interested in that, go to Kerry K. Miller and message me on Facebook. Or hang on, I got a text number that is not my phone number because I don't want to give out my phone number. Give me 1 second. You can text me at 903-483-7266. 903-483-7266. And we can hook you up. We can make it happen. And we can do that for you if you're interested. Just get a hold of us. We've got a team. We've got a full team that can do a lot of stuff. So don't worry about that. Our team can make it happen. That's what we got a team for. All right. Just a second, I'll tell you. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick. The mastery course is it's a 12-step bot mastery course, and it's $47. Yes. Walks you through this 12 steps, the 12 most important steps and skills you need to master to create a strong foundation for your messenger marketing. Cover everything from planning, adding text, using buttons, creating new flows, which is extremely important, and sequences, which is even more important, tags, keywords, broadcasting, growth tools, and using call to action tools. Altogether, you will have a fully functional understanding of how to build a good bot content, how to populate your bot, how to engage with that audience effectively. Smart use of this course can have you on your way to seeing results like this in as little as a few weeks. Includes the free Aurora bot, quick start video, 12-step bot mastery course, and access to the free learning community. A great program, and $47 is a very good price. Very, 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 very good price. And I can tell you, Kerry and I have worked together. Her and Michael work together. We all work together on different projects, and her training courses are very, very good. Probably some of the best I've ever seen. She's probably one of the best trainers I've ever seen when it comes to this. So well worth the $47. You know, I'm going to tell you, I'll just say this up front. If you're not willing to invest in your education, I mean, you take time, and of course, we do free courses like this all the time, and we do that for a reason. But you've also got to be willing to invest in your education. And, but we're not here to sell you things. We're here to introduce you to things and help you to get where you need to go in the marketing world, because that's what it's all about, right? And you're going to need these tools to market with. And if you already know how to do it, great. If you want to get better, if you already know how to do it and you want to get better at how to do it, then get the course. I mean, it's all about education and getting better at what you do. If you're not willing to do that, you're not going to be in business for very long. Trust me, I've been in business for a long time, and I'll learn something new every day. Absolutely. Any other questions? All right. Well, I'm going to close with this. I want to close talking to you about my day. And so you're fixing to get one-on-one hand-holding on what my day is like, okay? And what my business is like and what I learned today. I've been a one-man, two-man band for a very, very long time, okay? And my one-man band has been extremely successful. I work out of my home. I've built an office this past year. I'm building a brand new studio now if the weather will ever cooperate so we can get into it and finish it. And, but I've always been on my own. Just like you're starting out now. You're going to start out as a one-man band and you're going to build your business and you're going to do all those things. But eventually one day you're going to start growing. And you're actually going to go from a home-based business that's making a boatload of money to a company. And it's going to happen and you're not going to realize it. So I've got an assistant who stays up my butt 24/7 about money. Okay. She constantly talks about money because she doesn't want us, she wants us to stay afloat because we do have a very, very, very good profitable company. And she's been telling me for the last month, Carrie, we're growing. You need to make some adjustments. You need to do some things. She said, you really need to go talk to Robert, who happens to be my CPA. And she said, you need to go talk to him because you need to make some adjustments on how we do some things. I said, I keep telling her, we're fine. Don't worry, we're fine. Don't worry, we're fine. Well, she happened to come up to me yesterday, and yesterday was our end of the month, and she's not ever in a good mood when we do this. Anyway, I hope she's not listening right now. she's really in a good mood. I'm just messing. But she came in and she started going through the numbers with me. And the more she went through the numbers with me, the sicker my stomach got. And she said, the company hasn't made any money in 2 months. She said, and I've been paying everything in the company with your debit card. And she said, I've been trying to tell you this. So now I'm going to lay the numbers out to you because I know you're fixing to go up and talk to Roger. And I said, what do you mean we're not making money? I said, I got a ton of money. I said, I grow every day. She said, no, your pocketbook may grow, but your company's not growing. She said, you are financing your own company instead of allowing your company to finance itself. And it was really eye-opening. Now, I'm not telling you that we're going broke and we're closing the doors. We just have to make some adjustments. Why? Because our company is growing. We've gone from a home-based business to an actual company that is working with other partners. We're doing some other things. We've got some quick growth coming. We've really expanded into a lot of different countries. I have new product shipped in. I got DHL at my house every single day, bringing product every single day. And, but I didn't pay attention to that. Why? Because I've always just been Carrie. It's always just been me. So she said, you've got to fix this thing to where the company makes money and you make money and the partners make money and the affiliates make money. She said, but if you don't allow the company to make money, she said, you're making no money and everybody else is making money. And she finally drove it between my eyes and hit me like a ton of bricks. So I went up to see Roger. And he said, you've had a couple of bad months. I said, no, I've had a couple of great months. And he said, no, you've had 2 really bad months. He said, the company's not making money. And I thought, and I'm thinking to myself, I think she must have called him on the way up there. I'm thinking she's already talked to him, so they've kind of set me up. And so it's a little bit different when they lay the paperwork out in front of you, when your accountant lays the paperwork out in front of you and you realize that you're financing everybody and that the company isn't bringing in any cash flow. It's all going out. So today, I've been very quiet today and texted a couple of people, but I've been with him all day and we've had to restructure. And the reason I'm telling you this is this. First off, it cost me $400 to spend the day with him. Okay, so I'm going to keep you from spending $400. What you need to do is you need to evaluate now as you go into this new year, because several of you in here have been in business for a while. Several of you in here have a company and you don't realize it, and your company is not making money because you're just continuing to do the same things that you're doing. Your company has to make a profit for you to keep the doors open. Your company, we've always heard that, the employees eat first. Well, when your company is your employee, you've got to feed them first. The last person that eats is the owner of the company. Okay? Because what happens is everything that you're making through the front door is going out the back door because you've still got to buy product. You've still got to pay people. We've launched an affiliate program. We've got to pay affiliates. Well, I didn't know it was coming out of my pocket to do all that, And that's not what I'm in business for, is to make everybody else rich. You know, I want to make a lot of people rich, but I want to be on the same train. So think about this for a moment as you go into this year. Where am I at in my business? And is my company making money first, so that when I get to the end of the year, my company has made a profit, I have made a profit, and I can go into 2020 with both of us profitable, with the money to be able to finance my next stages of where I want to go. So that's just some really, it was eye-opening for me. You know, it was very eye-opening for me, and I'm glad it happened, because I didn't want to, I would really hate it to gone through the entire year. And at the end of the year, me lose 500,000, and I look at the company and they've made absolutely nothing. And, you know, everybody else made 500,000. So you got to look at the numbers. I can tell you, if you're doing about 40% margin, okay, and I'm talking gross margin on your sales, you're doing good. So, but your company needs to do between 20 to 30%. Now, with the products we're dealing with, it's very easy to do a 40 to 50% margin. Your company do 20 to 30%. You turn around and make 20 to 30% and turn a good margin, turn a good profit. Your company's turning a good profit. In my case, and I was talking to Michael earlier, you know, we also have to build in an affiliate fee. And so when you do that, if you get into the affiliate side, which is extremely new to me, I've never done it before. I've always had sales reps. I don't pay people just to sit on their butt and do nothing. I got sales reps that make their own money. Okay. So basically I sell to them wholesale, and they go out and sell retail. Well, affiliates is a different story. You know, you're paying them to do what? You're paying them to get sales reps. So you really have to look at the margins, and you really have to do those things. And I know some of this is maybe over some people's heads, but this is what I want you to do. I want you to go online, and I want you to download a simple app. It is called, just type in Marcus Lemonis Margin Calculator. Can somebody type that in the group, please? To everybody, make sure it goes to everybody, not just all panelists and all pet. You're not going to believe this, guys. I just got an order for 3,000 apps. Holy cow. Sorry about that. That just got me excited. My rep in Arizona just messaged me and said, "Hey, we just got an order for 3,000 apps." But anyway, now that happened, I could go get me a hamburger tonight since my CPA told me I was broke. But anyway, think about that, okay? And download Marcus Lemonis Margin Calculator. Go 3 tabs over. Okay, go 3 tabs over, and you can put in the price of the product and put in 40%, and that's what you want to sell it for. No, 3,000 of a different app that I sell. I wish there's 3,000 MST apps. Shoot. No, this is a little bit on the lower end. A little bit on the lower end, but it's still, I mean, 3,000 times, you know, $50 is a good chunk of change. But so download that app and work on your margins. Now, sometimes Marcus Lemonis, Lamonis, I think it is. He is like, I tell you, man, you got to watch him on TV. It's called The Profit. Type in The Profit. And tap in The Profit, and you'll get the same app. And it's his margin calculator. Let me type it in here. Hang on a second. There you go. All right. Everybody get that? And download that app. And it's great for figuring out in about 2 seconds what your margins need to be. I literally live with that app. Literally live with that app. And it's a cost margin calculator. Yeah, Lemonis. Marcus, Lemonis. Profit. Any questions at all? Any questions? Business is this. It's all about making money. You don't go into business just to go into business. If you go into business to not make money, you've got a hobby. Okay? If you go into business to not make money, you have a hobby. You go into business to make money. All right? You go into business to make sure people are swiping those credit cards in your store every single day. Because if you're not making money, you don't stay in business very long. Hobbies don't make money. Okay? Hobbies make chump change. Now, some hobbies turn into big business. All right? But you're in business to make money. You have to learn to say no. You have to stand on your beliefs, and you have to move forward every single day and get off your butt and go to work. Any more questions? Sure. Let me find it. Carrie, could you drop that thing, that URL in the, hang on guys, I'm trying to figure out how to roll this backwards. Drop that URL in the box again, please. Right there. There you go. She did it. It's in the box too. I love bots, man. I love them. You know, I don't understand a lot of it, but I love how they work. I love what they do. Guys, this is a prime example of that you can do it. I'm the least technical person that you guys will ever meet in your entire life. If you don't believe me, ask Carrie, ask Jerry Dietrich's on here, ask Jerry, Dale's on here, ask Dale, ask Michael Penny, definitely ask Michael Penny. Carrie said, Lord, yes. Definitely ask Michael Penny. Michael Penny will tell you, man, when it comes to technology, man, I can barely spell. I don't even know if I can spell technology. Okay. I'm a developer, and that's what I do. You know, they said they still love me. Thank you so much. You know, but, you know, I put together products and I put together systems that make good money. And that's what I know how to do, you know. But when it comes to the technical side, guys, it's shoot. And what's crazy, I got 3 computers and 3 phones sitting on my desk right now. Don't know how to use none of them. I call my mom sometimes and ask her how to use my phone. There you go, man. You know me. do they make it exotic? Are products on Alibaba good quality? Yeah. There are sellers on Alibaba and they're rated. Okay. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me move some of this crap out of the way. I'm not sure how to do this either, but I will try. Alibaba tracks everything really close. They've got their own pay system, and that's what I recommend you use. You use your credit card. It's called TSA, I think. Hang on a second. I'm trying to find it here real quick. If you guys aren't in a real big hurry, give me 2 seconds. I'll show you this. I'll show you a receipt real quick, and I'll show you how it kind of works. They send you an email. Let me find it here real quick. I'll show you guys the email. I mean, I'm pretty transparent. I don't really care. Alibaba. Let me find my Gmail. Hang on. Okay, give me 1 second here. ALIBABA. Okay, 1 second. It's called Trade Assurance. And I'm going to show you, I'll show you guys this here real quick. Let me move this over. I'll show you the exact process. I'm fixing to switch the screen here if I can figure it out. Can y'all see my email now? My Gmail account? Okay. Okay, this was my first order. Now, I usually, the people I have dealt with in the past from Alibaba, I always talk to them on Skype because I like to talk to people. I want to be able to get a hold of them when I want to. But this particular customer would not Skype me. And she said that they have trouble with clients and Alibaba. Alibaba wants you to use their system because they have what's called a trade assurance and they guarantee everything. Okay. Alibaba themselves guarantee that you get the product on time. If it's not shipped, they'll give you a refund. They do everything. Okay. But I've got one customer that I purchased thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of product from. I found them on Alibaba, but then I went directly to the company. Okay, for a reason. I didn't want to pay the prices on Alibaba, and I wanted to build a relationship. So you can see here, it says, thank you for choosing. Okay, this was your first order assisted through this TSA program. All right, trade assurance protects your order by guaranteeing money back in the event of a supplier failing to meet your contract requirements on order quantity, product quality, or on-time shipment, which is why we advise you to place all orders via this method. Trade assurance supports credit cards, e-checking, wire transfers, payment methods. Unfortunately, PayPal is not supported this time. Well, now I've got a couple of customers that I got through Alibaba, okay, that I do through Skype, and I use PayPal, okay, because I was really leery of giving anybody my credit card, but I did some homework on this trade assurance. It's actually set up through, I think it's Chase Bank or Citi. I think it's Citibank. Okay, Citibank. So, which is a U.S.-based bank. Okay, so they're doing everything through Citi, and I felt good about that. Okay, so I got this email from them. Okay, that they give you some FAQs on the bottom, which I really like their email. Matter of fact, Mike, I'm fixing to do a template just like this with FAQs and stuff on the bottom of it. So they've got a really cool, really nice email template, okay? But with the trade assurance, you're protected. Okay, the trade assurance order was drafted, okay? This was December 1st, awaiting your initial payment. My initial payment was $515 for the product I ordered. Okay, I come down here, the trade assurance limit, you can order up to just type in margin calculator, it's green. If you're on iPhone, if you type in Marcus Lemonis, it'll come up. That's the first thing up there. Okay, so this was her email. This was her phone number right here. Okay, so you get their phone number, you get the company's email. Their limit for this particular company is $17,000, so I can spend up to $17,000 with them and be guaranteed. Okay, come down here and I paid $6.70 for this little power pack unit. Okay, this power pack unit is selling online anywhere from $20 up to $40. Okay, and I'm selling mine for $22, I think. But then you come down here and it says shipping method, 7 days after supplier receives balance of payment. When I send mine in, now you can send half of it in, and then when they tell you they're ready to ship, you can send the other half. I just paid everything up front. Okay, I just sent them and Michael, I didn't get permission to do that. He knows what I'm talking about. Just did it like at midnight so nobody would know. So I bought this, and then it comes down and it says what the shipping is right here. Okay, I'm not married and I feel like I got a wife. Okay, this was the shipping fee. Okay, and so the total over here was $515, the 300 plus the 180. Okay, so 515 bucks. And they ship it out. And then after you pay and everything is set up, you're going to get this, I think. Yeah. Okay, they received my order. Everything is good. And I just talked to the girl, and these actually shipped out yesterday. Okay. These actually shipped out yesterday. And right here, you can go in and view your order details. And what that'll do is that'll bring up your information, and it'll tell you that the order's been processed. It has a timeline right at the top. And I will tell you, I've not had any trouble with any of the people I do, but I always do my due diligence, okay, before I purchase from anybody. I make sure how many stars they have. I read all their comments, you know, people saying, hey, man, these were great people. I literally talked to Fan Lee for 2 hours. I was sitting at dinner talking to her, filling her out, filling her company out, making sure everything was good. You know, and I really appreciated her. She said, you know, she said, Carrie, you may find this product for 50 cents or $1 less on here. She said, but what we do is we make sure that you get quality product, and that if you need us, we're here for you. And to me, it's worth 50 cents, you know, 50 cents for customer service and someone taking care of me, or 30 cents or whatever it is, you know. And you can nickel and dime on Alibaba all day long, but this is what I recommend. I recommend that you find a good company that you're going to work with and be a part of them and build a relationship. That's what you have to do. You have to build a relationship. Okay? So everybody understand that? Relationships are everything. When you're doing business, relationships are everything. You know, I told you guys earlier, I don't do everything perfect. I mean, we had a big faux pas over the last 60 days. And absolutely, Charity, I hope that answered your question, and I hope that helped you to see the process. And we had some orders that fall through the crack, and we had some stuff that fell through the crack. And because we completely changed our marketing model, we just did things really quick, and I don't like doing things really quick. And it threw me off my game, and I get all bumfuzzled because I'm ADD and ADHD and all that stuff. And so, you know, things happen. But you know what? The first thing I did was tell the customers is, hey, I'm sorry, we screwed it up, but we're fixing it. You know, we're fixing it. So that's all a customer wants to know, is that you're taking care of them. And that's what we do. We take care of our customers. And 9 out of 10 of them don't get mad. There's always one that will get upset with you. But then when they get all their stuff, they forget all that because they said, you know what, they did really do what they said they were going to. Shipping overseas, out of the States, I try not to sell out. The only thing I really sell out of the States is beacons. That's just because I've got reps in Canada, I've got reps in the UK, I've got reps in Australia, and I've got reps in the Philippines. So I ship via DHL to them. They're shipping FedEx. FedEx is a certified battery carrier. Okay. So DHL, they ship the lithium batteries because I get beacons from DHL all the time. But this company likes using FedEx because they said FedEx is easier to get. This is what the whole key with shipping the stuff from overseas, and you will become a expert when you talk to these people that ship. It's all about customs. Okay, it's all about customs. DHL, for some reason, at their ports have trouble with customs and batteries, I guess. Because I told her, I said, I wanted DHL because I love my DHL guy. I love seeing him every week. He's just a great guy. And we become friends, and I want him here. And, but she said, you know, she said, let me recommend FedEx. Now, FedEx was another $40. But she said, you're not going to have to worry about it getting held up in customs when it gets to the States. It's going to land and it's going to be at your doorstep the next day. And let me tell you something. That costs you money when customs is holding up your product for 3 or 4 weeks, okay? And you're waiting on it, and now you got customers calling you because you pre-sold and it's held up in customs. Customs is the biggest pain in the butt in the world. Huge pain in the butt. No, you don't have to do anything special with customs. Trust me, they'll let you know. When you owe them money, you'll be the first one to get the email. They'll say, hey, you owe us $50 or $150 or whatever to clear customs. Doesn't happen often. There again, it's all about who you work with, and they know customs. They will take care of you. They want you as a customer. So let them handle the customs. No, because you're not shipping large quantities. I'll give you a prime example. Now, I ship DHL overseas because I really like them, and they're quick. I mean, I get product from China in 3 days with DHL. I can place an order on Sunday, and it's on my doorstep, which is actually Monday over there, okay? I get them on my doorstep Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. Guaranteed like clockwork. So FedEx, I'm not a huge FedEx fan. I'm just going to tell you, I'm not. Every time I ship with FedEx, there's some crap that happens, and it's always, you know, 3-day FedEx, and they get it a week later. I ship everything in the States, USPS Priority Mail. Now, they do have they just started this January the 2nd. They have USPS Priority Mail to Canada, okay? But it's not guaranteed. No one guarantees anything into Canada. Nobody will guarantee shipping into Canada. I used to ship DHL to Canada, and it still took 2 weeks. So I just started shipping USPS, and it still took 2 weeks. So nothing you can do about it. People in Canada know. I was talking to a lady today. She said they ordered stuff in December and still hadn't got it through customs. It's still sitting in customs. So, and that was a month ago. So they know. They understand. You know. Absolutely. Now, the States is good. The States is good. Any other questions? Did anybody get anything out of training? I want to make sure one person at least got something out of training. Nobody's left tonight, which is good. Did everybody get something out of training tonight? Awesome. That's all that matters. Now, I know what you're going to do now. You're going to set up all night on Alibaba and Amazon and finding out what the trending products is. That's what I sit here and do after I lay in bed and do it. You know, next thing I know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And thank you, Tanya. Thank you. I'm fixing to go to Sonic too. I ain't ate dinner. But all right, guys. Well, God bless. Thank you so much. I'll see you next Thursday at 8 o'clock, and we'll do the same thing. Next Thursday, we'll get into Facebook. For you guys that have never built a Facebook page, I'm coming out with a new product, so I'm going to build a Facebook page for that, okay? You'll see me actually build a Facebook page. Now, before we do that, thank you, Carrie. Before we build the Facebook page next week, I'm going to go ahead and have the images already done, okay? The images will already be created, so that I don't have to take time doing that, but I am going to actually build an entire Facebook page next week. And then I'm going to show you a product, and I'm going to actually launch a product online with Facebook and put it up for sale. And you guys will see me do that. All right. Any questions? God bless. Good night. And I love each and every one of you more than you know. Except Jerry.